What's up, YouTube? Thanks for tuning back in. Chase Games here, out of semi-retirement. Anyway, I know that we're going to get some new players that need to know what the heck's going on during this anniversary. It's like, oh, I saw ads for this game, and, you know, I can get some of my favorite units, but I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Well, anyway, let me just give you the basics of this event. It's kind of a big deal. It's a great time to start. And just there's other videos out there to get you guys going and stuff like that, but just for what to do, like the first couple of days, like how do I reroll and stuff like this. I'm going to tell you what to reroll for. As for how to reroll, it's actually very simple. Believe me, if you don't normally reroll for a gacha, or if you're new to gacha, it doesn't. Now it's more than a few minutes. It's going to take some time, but it is relatively easy to re-roll in this game, so you should start for Nocturnas. As far as how to do that, it is simple, but there's other guides out there. You can search DQT re-roll, you'll find other videos. There's videos on my channel, very long-winded videos about how to re-roll. Alright, so right now, I don't know why I went here. We don't have the banner up. The banner unit, the unit that you're going to want to summon for, is Nocturnus. He's like, I don't understand why they made the most OP unit so far, the boss from DQ6 that nobody hears about, but hey, I mean, it's a big monster dude in a Speedo, so I'm all in, right, gang? Anyway, he is, sorry, the first thing I'm saying is he's not that exciting to me, but the character isn't. The unit, though, he's OP. You want to get a strong start in this game, start with Nocturnus, and if you start when the first anniversary is already up, which is less than 48 hours from me posting this video, he's super strong. His strong attack is type neutral. He does have whoosh and zam, but his big one is type neutral, meaning, you know, he's going to be strong against everything for the most part. This guy's strength is just insane. So yeah, if you have a very strong unit that has the proper elemental weakness, he'll do more damage, but this guy can go and destroy most things. Okay, now, if you started within the last week or two, maybe, depending on how lucky you've been, and granted, if this is not how you have fun in a gacha, go ahead, do your thing, but honestly, you should look at your box, maybe go on the Reddit or the Discord and be like, should I reroll? You know, people there don't mind answering that question. You might be better off re-rolling for Nocturnus, because you'll be able to get a bunch of other awesome units too. So other than we've got this brand new awesome Speedo OP unit, why else is it great to start right now? Well, we're going to have, they're not, let me see, do they have them here? Alright, so they've announced the campaign. They haven't announced the banners. They should be up with the campaign. We are going to have banners that have all of the hero and villain units on them. It's going to be one each, a hero and a villain banner. They're going to have a special stamp card. And they're going to have a lot of goodies along the way. They're going to have free iris, free iridescent orb, a little chunk of gold along the way, a guaranteed S unit along the way at 1st and 5th stamp, and then the 10th stamp on each banner will guarantee a hero or villain unit, respectively. So those, again, those banners will have, each of them will have, you know, respectively, all of the hero units, and then they'll still have the general pool, I'm fairly certain. So that 1st and 5th stamp isn't necessarily going to guarantee you a hero or a villain, but it's a pretty good chance you'll probably get one or two along the way. But that 10th stamp, if nothing else, it's going to guarantee you one of the villain or hero units each. So they're very worth going for. If you don't know already, if you're a new player, the villains are better than heroes in this game, so go for villains first. And whether you want Nocturnus or the value of the stamp banner, it's up to you. You might be able to get Nocturnus with Tact points, with scout tickets. That's up to you. Something about this game, for new players, we do get a decent amount of free scouts. This currency here, I've referred to as Tact points. You can see it right here in the home screen. Now you can get up to 5,000 tact points for free a week, or another 7,500 if you buy the metal card. You can look into that on your own. I've talked about it other places, I'm sure. But you can get more of these. So when you get 5,000 tact points every week, you can save them up. You can bank up to 30,000 of them, and every 1,000 is worth 1 scout ticket. So when you get 5,000 tact points for free a week, that means you can get 5 scout tickets on any banner that's up. Regular scouts, not like these hero ones, not the special ones that have like multiple units on it. Those are generally one-time only things, and you use either a ticket that they've already given you or gems, and they're usually 1 stamp. But anyway, for the most part, you can buy tickets for any banner here. You never want to buy these regular SP Scout vouchers. This is a terrible banner. Don't ever do that. But like right now, the 3 normal banners that are up, the Golden Slime, Ashland, Terry, I can get, right now I could get 25 of those. I'm saving mine for Nocturnus right now. So right now, while Nocturnus is up, you should spend all your tact point tickets on there. As well as, we'll have an anniversary, there might be an anniversary shop too. We're going to have event shops up, like right now it's DQ6. I don't know where Nocturnus' tickets will be. I'm sure that there will be 10 available for purchase in there. And by purchase, I mean the in-game currency, some kind of coins, either DQ6 coins or first-year anniversary coins. I can't recall if they do, but Terry and Ashland, for example, had tickets available in here, 10 each. You buy them for 150 of the event coins. They're fairly easy to get. That's maybe like 1 stamina bar worth of currency there. Yeah, you get them, and you can get lucky there. I've gotten plenty of units for free with no gems. Granted, I mean, it can be pretty hard. Yeah, the draw rates in this game are not super high. They're average. There is pity at 15 scouts, or 15 multis. But there's one important thing you need to know about scouting in this game. And that is what to not care about when you're a brand new player. And when I say care about, I mean, like, don't get excited and think like, oh, this is great and I should keep this role. If you don't believe me about starting with Nocturnus, like, but I got 2 S ranks chase games, I have to keep this. Most of the S ranks in this game, they're on every single banner. So this is Gem Slime, for example. He's an interesting unit, but he's not anything you should reroll for. But let's just look at this, the draw rate, because it's going to be the same on every normal banner. Again, not like the anniversary banners and whatnot, but for any single feature unit banner, because every new unit comes out featured on his own banner, and then everything else is the 18 general pool units that are available everywhere else. That might change soon. They're probably going to add to it relatively soon. But you can see there's a 4% draw rate. And the way they added the new units, it used to be 3%, now it's 4%. So that 4th percent is divided between the 5 newest monsters they added on there a couple months ago. So these guys, Lionheart, Queen Slime, Dread Slime, Jaguar, and Killing Machine, they share that latest 1%. So a 0.2% chance to get those. A 0.7% chance to get Gem Slime, which is, that's a 7 out of 40 chance to get the featured unit whenever you get a rainbow ticket. So when it was a 3% chance, that gave you roughly a 1 in 4 chance to get the featured. It's a little less now, but there's a better chance to get something. And then these are the 13 the old general pool S rank units. I'm not going to name them all, okay? But just know that all of these things here, they're on every single banner, and they can help you. And some of these have gotten updated with the blossoming system, which is very important. You can check that out. It makes some of what used to be the worst units in the game extremely strong again. Okay, and it's brought free-to-play power to like another level in this game. So everybody can do all content with very little exception. But if you get these units, I don't care if you get 5 of them. Oh my god, I got White King, Knight, Clever, and Archdemon, and Emperor Slime, and Killing Machine all in one pull. I don't care. Go for Nocturnus. It's not even close. It's not even close. They don't matter. Because I guarantee if you play this game for 2 or 3 months, when you pull anything other than the featured unit, you'll be like, oh, well, I guess I still needed an Awakening copy on that, but I don't care. You're just disappointed not to get the featured unit. It is one of the less exciting things. It's one of the things I don't like about this game is scouts are all or nothing. It's like you either got the new unit or you're disappointed for the most part. But like I said, for the first couple months, everything you get is great. Maybe it's more of a whale problem than I'm making it out to be. Okay. Another thing about this game, your whole box matters for the most part. There are battle roads that are free content that you get to that you can do anytime that use almost exclusively lower rank units. Green Dragon Road is a bad example because that's got 2 A's on it, but Golem Road. First of all, you have to use the D rank Golem because he's like the main character. And then the rest of the units here, the highest one you can use is a B rank. Although he got blossomed, so that makes it much easier. But yeah, like you're using D, C, E units, and you know, some of them are very important. You're using strategy in these ones. On the last stage, that is. The rest of them are pretty mindless. But they award experience, so you can level up all of those lower ranked units in your box for free. You just use, you know, you can use the auto rematch feature, or you could use an auto clicker, although that's against the terms of service, so don't ever do that. But some people have. Let me see. Reminiscence is where you play through old events. So you can still access their shops and stuff to get a lot of really worthwhile stuff in there. Iridescent orbs, rank mats, things like that. You can farm up old event units. Some of the event units are very good. Let me see. Extras, that's where the Blossoming Door is. Don't worry about the Cave of Trials. Blossoming Door, you'll get to that eventually. That's where you get materials for blossoming things. Daily stages. Oh, I forgot to do that one. Yeah, do your dailies every single day. Very important. The rank up and upgrade abilities are a very important thing. You're never going to have enough of these things. Try to do them while we call them campaigns. When there's a campaign for either or each of those up is the best time to do them. They're usually independent, but sometimes we get them all at the same time. But you'll see active campaigns in the top left here. Right now, it's double experience on the gold stage that we have available right now. But let's talk about resources and what will be your barriers. Okay, which ones matter? Gold. Okay. When you start off, gold will be plentiful enough because you're not going to need as much of it. And you're just going to be getting a lot through the story. Don't ever think that you've got enough gold, okay? I've been saying this for a while because there are a handful of players that can show off like, oh, I've got 1,000,000 gold. Well, they're not upgrading abilities, they're not ranking monsters, they're hoarding. Hey, to each their own, okay? But for the most part, you will never have enough gold. So if you do think that you have enough gold right now, don't go think, well, I'll just upgrade useless abilities and whatnot. No. Like, be careful with your gold. Just because you have like 100,000 right now, I'm not exaggerating one bit. I can spend 100,000 gold in this game in 2 minutes on very important stuff. Okay? So gold is a thing because everything costs gold. So when you don't have gold, you can't learn new abilities, you can't upgrade abilities, you can't rank monsters up, you can't alchemize your weapons, you can't do really anything to make your character stronger until you get more gold. And you only get more gold from playing things with stamina for the most part. You can buy some from event shops and whatnot, but that's very limited, and trust me, you're probably going to buy that right away. So, yeah, about 5 minutes after an event's out, you've bought all the gold. And you are, again, just relying on what you get passively. So, and from your daily gives you a good amount. The Passport is well worth $5 a month if you like this game. If nothing else, it gives you another 4,000 gold a day, so that's 120,000 gold a month for $5. Yeah, it's not the way I like them to limit things the most, but it is kind of nice that the gold is, I don't know, most games that I've played, the gold ends up being worthless, so at least it's not worthless. But let me see. Gem refreshes. Unfortunately, this game is extremely stamina intensive, so sometimes doing a couple gem refreshes is the best use of your gems. You get a decent amount of gems every day for free, so you will still get more gems than you pay every day if you do like the 3 or 4 stam refreshes for 40 gold. Anything more than that, I think you're entering into whale territory. I do 8 gem refreshes a day sometimes now because there's extra bonuses out. I just really want to stockpile some gold right now. But other than that, just 4 gem refreshes is a worthwhile investment of even your free-to-play gems. Irises. Iridescent irises are materials that you need to get your A units up to rank 6, and then 7. You're going to need 5 each there. You're going to need a buttload for your S ranks. This is fairly obvious. It's hard to waste those, but maybe, like, you know, don't use them on a unit just because you have it. Like, oh, I got this new A rank. I have to get it up to A7. I mean, it's not a bad thing to do, but honestly, I'm starting to regret. You know, I've always tried to get my event units leveled up for free with the event battle roads and stuff. So I put all the irises and orbs into them, and I'm starting to regret it because most of those units are useless, and I am completely out of iris. So again, so be careful with your iris and iridescent orbs. This one will become obvious very fast. It's becoming a bit more. They're becoming more generous with the orbs. Like, I'm a day 1 player, so it used to be there was nowhere near enough orbs. Even players like myself don't really complain about it, because I used to get in a lot of fights in the community because, well, nobody liked naysayers when this game was young, and I am the squeaky wheel. Let's put it that way. That's how I referred to myself a lot. Anyway, even I'm pretty happy with the amount of orbs that we have right now. But as a new player, you got to be careful with who you're giving orbs to. It takes 1 orb to get to S5, 1 to get to S6, and then S7 takes a different currency. You'll learn about that. So those are the 3 biggest barriers. Okay, orbs, iris, and gold. You're going to need all 3 of those things to get your S rank units up to 7. And once again, I kind of mentioned this before, S units are not the only thing that matters. There are we're going to stick with mostly A and B. Now, there are exceptions, but there are a lot of A units that are extremely useful and can be, we'll call it a we'll say best in slot for, like, they will be one of the best party members for certain stages, okay? Because both, you know, your resistances matter, your attacking element matters in this game, and there's only so many units that match those things sometimes. Or they could have a special ability, or you're just following a budget team guide. So there's that. Sometimes the budget teams even go down to B, C, D units. With the blossoming that we have out now, there are lower rank units that are just amazing. For example, the D rank Saber Cub. Blossom that dude immediately because he does some top tier damage. What else do I want to go on about? I think I'll leave it there. You can look through my channel for other videos. I'm going to make a tier guide, tier list right now, just the most updated one, because I don't make many videos anymore, but that's the one thing new players want. They want tier guides. So let me make an updated one for you guys. That'll be on my channel. If you have questions, there's a general Discord, there's a Reddit. Join my Discord if you want. There's me and a handful of other helpful players in there. We have a good time, we chat about the game, and we don't mind new players asking, you know, silly questions. Other than that, yeah, if I think anything else, I'll make another video, but that should be a good thing to get you started. There's other videos out there, but basically Reroll for Nock and Just don't waste your resources. All right. Use your stamina. Actually, that's another thing. Your stamina is a very important resource. Don't waste your stamina either. Okay. All right. Good luck, guys, and I hope you enjoy the 1st year anniversary.